Hey everyone, welcome back. We're here with episode 2 of Rings of Power. I'm not sure if this is going to be one video or two, but if it is 2 videos, then you'll probably be seeing this intro. Alright, I'm anxious to see who fell from the sky. Is it someone we know, or is it a new character? I'm anxious to see Sauron show up. I know he shows up at some point looking like Slim Shady. I want to know what Celebrimbor and Elrond are going to do. I want to see the rings getting created. And other than the Galadriel plotline, the one that I'm really enjoying a lot is Arondir's. I think that's his name. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm really finding his plot intriguing. I'm interested to see where they go with it. Anyways, let's go right into episode 2.
Are you acquainted with the work of Lord Celebrimbor?
Celebrimbor! The Bright Lord.
What's one of them?
Ah, we're gonna get an intro. So how the hell is Galadriel gonna get back to Middle-earth? Is she gonna get picked up by someone, or is she gonna have to swim all the way back? I guess she's swimming. Is this a good guy or a bad guy? Someone we know or someone new? A young Gandalf?
You shouldn't sneak up on folk like that. You shouldn't be.
It's not hot. Is that because he's evil? He's so evil the fire has no warmth? I don't know. Are you a Maiar?
Supposed to carry a giant. Maybe he's Bigfoot. Human. No way, he's squished. What, elf, maybe? In the morning, we'll pack him up some food and send him on his way. What way? That's a tomorrow problem.
Anybody finds out that we helped a stranger, and anything bad that happens the next 3 seasons will be our fault. If fog lasts a little too long, a wheel gets stuck in the road.
Like it's my responsibility.
Do you feel like everyone is your responsibility?
No! This is different. You could have landed anywhere and you landed here. I know it sounds strange, but somehow I just know it's important. I was supposed to find him. Me. I can't walk away from that, not until I know he's safe.
The earth is riven with fishes, like in a ground shake.
This was no ground shake. Someone dug this passage.
Something.
Warn your people.
You're not coming with me.
I must follow the passage the other direction.
You don't know what's down there.
That is the reason I must go.
Probably some orcs. Ooh.
Feanor's hammer. The tool that wrought the Silmarils. Strange, isn't it? How one object could be responsible for creating so much beauty.
They say that Morgoth found the Silmarils so beautiful that after he'd stolen them, for weeks he could do nothing but stare into their depths. It was only after one of his tears fell upon the jewels and he was faced with the evil of his own reflection that the reverie was finally broken.
An age ago, our kind brought war to these shores.
I want to fill them with beauty, to grow beyond petty works of jewel craft and devise something of real power.
A tower.
One that could host a forge, more powerful than any ever built, able to birth a flame as hot as a dragon's tongue and as pure as starlight. I need it completed by spring.
My lord, that would require
A workforce greater than any ever assembled, yes. The High King cannot provide one, so he has sent me you.
Have you considered seeking partners outside the confines of our own race?
How far outside?
Khazad-dûm, finally, dwarves.
An alliance with the dwarves would be the diplomatic achievement of the age.
Their prince, Durin, is an old and dear friend.
They sculpt the rock with the respect of one who cares for an aged parent. I've long wanted to see them work.
Oh, if I know Durin, he'll do far more than that. He'll welcome us with open arms. It is Elrond of Lindon, accompanied by Celebrimbor, Lord of Eregio. We seek an audience with Prince Durin.
No.
My apologies. Inform Lord Durin that his friend, Elrond...
judgment has already been rendered.
I invoke the right of Sigyn Tarag.
What is the right?
I'll rejoin you in Eregio.
You certain you know what you're doing?
Lord Celebrimbor, trust me.
Cool. So that's how they light up everything. Giant mirrors.
My heart sings to see you.
The elf, Elrond, has invoked the right of Sigyn Takar. Once
They're gonna have a drinking competition?
he will be banished from all dwarven lands. In the unlikely event the elf should win, we shall grant a single boon.
Stone breaking competition.
Hello?
Maybe this is Tom Bombadil. Who knows?
I'm Nori. I'm Nori.
No.
What about your name? You. I fell out of the tree once. For a whole week I kept calling strawberries pigberries. Can you imagine?
Ew. Ew!
No, that's not how you...
Crunchy.
And up she goes.
Oh!
This looks like a batch of dots and loops. I don't understand. But I'm trying to help you. Friend. Nori. It's your father.
Your father broke his hard foot.
There's nothing worse.
Ah.
Never you mind.
I should have been there.
You're here now, all right?
How bad is it? Can you migrate?
You saw him. Wouldn't put the weight of a leaf on that leg, much less pull a car.
Mind your own fire, Malva.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Galadriel's still out here swimming. Who are these people?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm not leaving her adrift.
No. Answers first.
I was separated from my ship.
Tact. Have you not seen it?
Seen what?
The worm.
The worm.
An elf?
The move you had for me, sir. You liar.
Saved. We saved. Look.
Hurry!
Look. Over here. Corsairs prowl these waters. Do you want to be skinned alive?
That's our ship.
Oh shit.
Be still!
God. Man, people really hate elves. Shit. Oh, good thing they threw her off.
What's he called?
Galadria.
Malbrand. What's our head?
The dog may bark at the moon, but you cannot bring it down. Take your leave.
Perhaps his lordship would be willing to escort me to the exit.
Gladly.
I never dreamed to find your city so changed.
Well, 20 years to do that.
Has it been only 20? Durin, have I offended you?
To answer that one, we need a longer lift. The true purpose of your visit, you want something.
I journeyed here to see my friend whom I've greatly missed.
Missed? You missed my wedding. The birth of my children, 2 of them. You cannot claim that which you discarded.
Discarded?
20 years may be the blink of an eye to an elf. But I've lived an entire life in that time.
Wasn't expecting that.
So what do you have to say to that? Friend.
Poor guy.
Congratulations. On your wife, your children. I hope you can come to forgive me.
One apology to Disa and you're off. No getting better acquainted.
This cannot be Elrond, can it?
I fear so, fair lady.
Watch your head.
You're staying for dinner.
He's leaving.
He's staying.
He's leaving.
He's staying.
Hey! I told you to stay out of my head!
Anyway, we're unpacking our tools, and the team suddenly grows quiet. Then I see our prince. First I thought it merely curious. That is until he showed up at our next survey. And the one after that. And the one after that.
She may play coy now, but she was a moon-eyed girl in love from the moment we met.
A very happy
is great.
match, indeed.
Should have been at the wedding.
I see you planted the sapling.
Planted it, raised it up, tends it like it's our 3rd child.
Seedling of our great tree in Linden. A very symbol of our people's strength and vitality. Where there is love, it is never truly dark. How could it not grow in a home like yours?
This is so sweet.
Sonic, sit down.
Please, I hardly wish to intrude.
I said sit.
Are you certain?
No, and I'm still angry. Tell me about your king's proposal so I can decide whether to present it to my father or toss it in the nearest slag pit.
I'm simply wondering what manner of man would so readily abandon his companions to death.
The sort that knows how to survive. Separated from your ship. Really? Important health business, no
What
doubt.
have elves ever done to you? Do you blame us for your being stranded here?
The way I see it, it wasn't elves that chased me from my homeland. It was orcs.
Where was it?
What's it matter? It's ashes now.
Around your neck. Is that the mark of your people's king?
My people have no king.
But if they did, Where might that kingdom be found?
To what end?
What if I told you we might be able to reclaim it? I have pursued this foe since before the first sunrise bloodied the sky. It would take longer than your lifetime. Even to speak the names of those they've taken from me. Are you going to tell me where the enemy is or not?
The southwards.
It was as if the ground had swallowed up the people of Orton like flies.
Round here's titchy, always has been.
We must spread the word.
No, I will not have this gossip running. I've seen landslides less dangerous than a wayward t'other without proof or pudding. Having them gone is a relief. Well, for most of us, anyhow.
What do you do with that blade? Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Shit. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
God, that thing's gross looking. Shit. God damn. God, it's a resilient bastard. Oh, that almost worked.
If there are any of you here who want to live, we beg for the Elven Tower at first light.
Maybe that wasn't a great idea. Back to this guy. Who could this guy possibly be?
Hello, it's me. It's me, Nori. It's a lantern. We use fireflies.
I only know one guy who whispers to bugs.
They're stars. A kind of constellation, isn't it? I've never seen those stars before, but I have a pretty good idea where I can find them. Nori?
I'm certain of it. He doesn't know.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Tell me, do you not think it's a coincidence
that an elf should just land on our doorstep. Now,
I've known Elrond for half a century, Father. I'd sense it if he were hiding something. Elrond is a friend. I trust him.
there can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
What is that supposed to be? It's not the Arkenstone, right? A Cimmeril? An Infinity Stone? Ooh. Bro, maybe you should stop messing with that thing.
You ready?
Yes, Mother. I'm ready.
I wonder what happened to the elf in the tunnel. Oh, dang. Alright, well, I'm fully invested now. It really does feel good to be back in Middle-earth. So far, I'm going to say that I really do like the show. Now, my opinion may change as we get into these episodes, and by the end of the season, I might feel differently. But right now, I'm really enjoying it. Wonder how many seasons they'll end up making. Will there be a day when I do a Tolkien marathon, watch like multiple seasons of The Rings of Power before starting The Hobbit and then going into Lord of the Rings? Feels like it could be that way. And the only thing I can really compare it to other than Lord of the Rings is The Hobbit. You know, The Hobbit was an attempt to recapture the magic of those first three films. And The Hobbit does recapture that feeling sometimes. But as a whole, I much prefer watching Lord of the Rings than The Hobbit. So it'll be interesting to see how this fits into all that. By the end of the season, I wonder if I'll like this more than The Hobbit. I don't really see myself liking this more than Lord of the Rings. Like, that's a perfect trilogy, in my opinion. Like, you can't really recreate something like that. This does have the benefit, though, of being a show instead of movies. So we're going to get a lot more time with these characters. We're going to get to spend a lot more time in this world. I'm not sure how many episodes are in this season. And I haven't heard anything about them renewing the show yet. Unlike House of the Dragon, which was renewed before it even aired, I'm pretty sure. Now, the only thing I really know that's going to happen is I know that Sauron is going to disguise himself and manipulate Celebrimbor. So I'm still waiting for that to happen. But that's really the only thing that I know that is going to happen in this show. It feels like they're building a romance between Galadriel and this guy. I've already forgotten his name. But that's interesting because she's like so old. And she's going to be so old by the time we see her in Lord of the Rings. There's no real reason that she couldn't have had a relationship. And her lifespan, it would seem like just a blink of an eye. Especially if he like dies in the show or something. Or maybe they're not doing that. Maybe that's not where this is going. So having watched the first 2 episodes now, I can safely say I am going to continue watching this and I am enjoying it. And I will recommend it. So far so good. It could get worse, but it could also get better. So with that in mind, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.